Hello, so this is another video of a comparison of two climbs. We have me on the left and Miguel on the right, and we're both climbing Scud Missile on Blue Diamond Cliff in Red Rocks. So Miguel's a much better climber than me, and we'll see some of that. I sent this climb on the second go. This is my onsight go, so there's going to be one fall. Miguel sent it onsight. One of the big difference between the two of us is how much work Miguel has done previewing the route before climbing. And we'll see that in the beta mistakes that I will be making. And one thing we can see right away is that Miguel is going up with a right knee pad, so he's already figured out that there's a place where he's going to do a right knee bar. So this is the beginning of a climb, vertical, a little bit technical, nothing's really hard. We're just kind of searching a little bit which crimps are the good ones to grab. I've gone a little bit faster than Miguel, so I'm waiting. I paused the video on my side to wait for him to clip. This climb has a first vertical part, then a roof, and then a second vertical part, and obviously the roof is and the second part is the key. So you can see that we're both going with feelings for the first part. So going up, well, the angle is slightly different. You can see the roof a little bit better in Miguel's view thanks to the shade. But what we see is we have this crack in the roof, and then above the roof we have this big pod, and those are the crucial features of the climb. Again, I synchronized on the clipping. And another thing that we're going to see is that Miguel has planned his rests, which I haven't, and he's doing a much better job at resting. So when he's going to get to the roof, which is pretty soon here, we're going to see him take his time and rest quite a bit because he knows that the crack's coming. On the other side, you can see me going straight away onto the crack and trying things instead of resting, while Miguel gets his energy back. Much smarter climber, clearly. Now you can see me do an early clip in the roof and going to a layback on the crack and looking for what's the next move and where am I supposed to go. So I made a wrong choice right about there to go deeper in the crack and to get a foot jam inside the crack. So you see here a foot jam, and that, well, was not a good idea. So going up and deep in the crack was actually not a bad beta. That's not what worked for me in the end. But trying to get a high foot jam was definitely not the way to go. Now we can see Miguel going up high in the crack, but keeping his feet out of it. He doesn't try to do any crack climbing technique. He's using it as an undercling. He's not jamming. Going up nice and statically, while I'm going up by a big dynamic move, cutting feet. Both worked. I have to say I tend to like the more showy way, so that's good. You can see that I'm clipping early here when I'm still on a relatively good but not great crimp. Also here I tried for a heel hook that's been popping, but I'm going for a big jug, a jug that Miguel already has. So that's not a big deal, and the crimp I had were pretty good. Now Miguel's in the jug, and this is the pod where he has been planning from the start to do a knee bar, and we're gonna see that he's got this great knee bar, no hands. Now he's milking the rest, We can again see that his climbing spot. Now getting out of the knee bar. Well, I went a little bit higher than him since I didn't take that long rest. You can see the next quick draw on the right of Miguel, and on my side I had already clipped it. So I clipped early. Miguel decided to clip later. He's actually right now looking for a good place to clip. I'm not quite sure that his choice was the best for the clip, but again, he'll find a good place. We can see that he's a very accomplished climber there. And now we're both reaching the top of the climb and clipping the anchor.